All right, so here I am right now with Dr. Kawika Weldon, and we're going to actually talk about the Gut2Know challenge. So you got your 15 people and you got your 5 celebrities as well for this event. So first off, when we want to talk about this gut health and in relation to Bermuda and what CariGenetics is doing, I'm really kind of curious for you to explain like what led you to even want to host a challenge like this, and are there any stats out there about like gut health?
Yeah, so I mean, we've been working on this gut health test for like it feels like ages since last May to bring it to Bermuda. We recognized there was a real big void. You can do gut health tests in like the US or Europe, but there was none within the Caribbean. From a medical perspective, gut health is linked to all other areas of health. And so, from our perspective, as being we position ourselves as a health and wellness company, and we're looking to make genetics more accessible for the people in the Caribbean and Bermuda. We thought this is a great place to start. Also, knowing that, when you start talking about doing like genetic testing and testing people's DNA, there is some type of hesitation sometimes. And so, we thought this is actually a great soft launch into genetic testing because we're not testing your genetics, we're testing the DNA of the bacteria in your gut. So we don't know anything about you per se, but we know exactly what's inside of you. And so, yeah, it was really like an easy decision to move forward with this. And the response that we have gotten has been so overwhelming. We actually had 105 people sign up in 10 days. Yeah.
Wow. That was going to be one of my questions. I was wondering. So 105 people in 10 days for this challenge. And I'm guessing you had to select the 15 though.
You had to select the 15, right? So it was like, oh my God. And the thing is like, it was like a job form. So it was linked to our Slack. So we could see when every time someone joined, like, or signed up. So we're like, oh yeah, we've got like 10 people. And I was like, oh yeah, we got 20. I was like, wait, we've got 80. Like, what's going on here? It's like, there's such a need. Gut health has become a lot more mainstream in the last few years. Ultimately, just to break it down, is obviously we digest food and we get all of our energy from the food we eat. When that happens, it's not just our body that is involved in breaking it down with the enzymes and everything you probably learned in your biology class. The bacteria that live inside of your gut, and there are good bacteria, that's the first thing, they are there to help you. There are some that actually help break down that food with your body. So it's a partnership. So if you are an athlete, for example, actually maximizing your performance is being able to maximize the energy that you can get from the food you eat. And that involves your gut. The other part is that these bacteria secrete chemicals. And sometimes they secrete hormones, or they secrete chemicals that impact how we secrete different hormones. So levels of testosterone or estrogen. So obviously testosterone for men, estrogen for women. It plays a role in men's health, women's health. In that way, even postpartum depression. There's a direct link from your gut to your brain, which is like kind of like mind-boggling as well. So, when you say the saying, I'm sick to my stomach, that's like a real thing. Also, the fact we had last week, because we're going to have weekly facts on gut health that we talk about, oxytocin, which is the love hormone, it actually is not only made in your brain, but also in your gut. So, people say like, food is the way to my heart. Actually, that's a real thing, because what you're eating is actually creating the hormone that makes you fall in love. So it's definitely like it's just all-encompassing way to overall improve your health is gut health. And that's clearly in demand by the amount of people that we got. So yeah, it was a very tough Saturday for the team, for us to dwindle it down to the 15. But we did do it. We picked the top 15 contestants. I called all of them on the phone myself. They were all very ecstatic to be in it. But what we did decide, because obviously there's clearly a desire and we had a lot of compelling entries, is that the other 90 people that signed up could still compete for the prize. The only stipulation is that they do have to purchase the kits, because we didn't have it fully sponsored, but we've given them a reduction in the price of about 25%. And it also comes with 2 kits. It comes with a consultation with the health nutritionist. It comes with access to the discount codes for Nourish and Eat Clean. It also comes with access to a health coach. and you get the same support as everyone else. You get like in our WhatsApp group chat, and we'll be in the like monthly meetings, and you get with Patrina, who's our host, like you get the whole experience. So we have put that out to all 90 people. That is still open right now, and that's open to anyone. So if anyone is interested in doing that, please reach out to us at CariGenetics, and we can get you the special link that exists for that. That whole bundle is $5.99, and that's actually the cost of 2 kits, but we've been able to put all that other goodness in there as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, because I was just on your website earlier, and I saw one was $7.99 and one was $2.99. Was it?
Yeah. So just the one test by itself is $2.99, and that one, you know, just get one test. But obviously, you want to check that you're actually improving and get the support. And we're seeing that that's a real big upside for people that we actually can get support, and we're doing it with others. So that's why we created the We Got to Know bundle. So if anyone wants to just do it and start at a later date, they can. But if you want to compete for this money, this shmoney, this $2,500, you have to buy the package by Friday, and we have a special link for that. That is $5.99. So it's $200 cheaper than if you go on the website right now. So reach out to us via Facebook, Instagram. You can email us at info@carigenetics.com. Any way you can, and we'll get you that link if you want to be involved in this competition.
Oh, right. Dang. All right. So obviously a lot of people are really down for this. And I'm happy and excited to know that so many people actually did sign up for this. I mean, we were talking about it earlier, and I was just like, I feel like gut health, like you said, not only is it important, but I feel like even just this year alone, 2023, 24, a lot of people have been like focusing on that. I know sometimes it has to do like the physical appearance of things. Like everyone's been on this Ozempic thing and talking about that. And but really understanding the insides, the nutritional like facts and things like that of what's going on inside your body is super helpful. And like you said, even for the athletes, for different people, it can kind of do different things. So tell me exactly, like, when does this like challenge actually start? How long is it going to be for as well? And what type of results are we trying to get from it?
Yes. Okay. So yesterday, so last night, we actually had the official contestant reveal. So you will see who are the lucky 15 that have the sponsored positions. We are waiting for the end of the week, so by Friday, to see who else is going to join. I think at the minute we have 3 additional people that have signed up so far. So we're waiting for Friday, and we'll add all of those in, and you'll see all the contestants. Everyone has their kits who was at the event last night, and basically we'll be getting everyone's sample and sending it out next week. So I will say we are not processing the samples locally. We are working with our great partner over in France. They have been helping us to actually bring this kit to the Caribbean. Their kit is used all throughout Europe. They're doing a 1 million gut health like study in Europe, which is amazing. And we have the same exact kit as them. So we will be sending them out, and we are looking to get the results back around beginning of April. And we're going to give about a 2-week window for everyone to meet with the nutritionist, get their personalized meal plan, and then we'll start the clock. So we're looking at like mid-April-ish to be able to actually start the lifestyle change. And remember, I'm also in it. So I'm one of the contestants, so I'm a bit nervous. But the clock will start mid-April, and it will last for 3 months, so all the way to mid-July. And then everyone will take the test again. And ultimately what we're looking at is improvement. So the person that improves their gut health the most over that period is the one that wins the prize. So in essence, you're actually competing against yourself in a way, because really you have to improve against your own score. And that is alone is going to be very clear cut. There's no bias, no opinion. It's not like who we thought was, working the hardest. Is coming down to the numbers.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so one of my questions I had was like, from the 15 people that you did pick, what's like the age range of it?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. So that was one of the things we were looking at. The average age of everyone that actually signed up was around 55. Oh. So yeah, it was actually quite spread out. Our youngest contestant that signed up is actually one of the 15. He's 22. And the oldest contestant that signed up also made the cut. She's 81. So like such a huge range, right? And all for different reasons. Like some people that signed up wanted to obviously lose some weight and feel better and more confident about themselves. Some were athletes and they're training to represent Bermuda like in different sports. I want to see if they can improve their performance. Some are carnival people, you know, trying to get ready for June and get that stomach flat. Some are retired athletes, like, you know, we have Gavin Manders and Caitlin Conyers, who for the first time can actually just focus on their health for their own selves and not for like representing the country, right? And so that's a whole nother dynamic. And then we have some that like they knew about gut health a bit, and they were like, you know, I know that gut health is linked to even skin issues, right? Because again, it's a hormonal thing that's linked to your gut. And so we have some people that were like, I want to see if my skin actually gets better if I focus on my gut. So it's such a wide range of, you know, focuses on doing this. And we wanted to make sure we got like all of that captured in the 15. So you will be seeing over the next few days the 15 posting that they were one of the contestants and a bit of an excerpt why they're doing it. So keep your eye out. It will be on our We Gut2Know page. So it's at We Gut2Know, separate from CariGenetics, so that we can just keep all the challenge stuff together. And yeah, like it's been exciting. Like it was such a great like community vibe at the event last night. It was the first time all the contestants met each other in person. Like you can see they were like making friends with each other. One of them actually asked, like, can we do this like every month? Like we all come together and eat together. So we might be doing that actually just to keep that support system there. So yeah, I'm just super excited about it.
That's really amazing. I'm wondering, have any other like doctors, physicians, or whomever like maybe come together and asked you maybe about getting these like stats? Because obviously diabetes is really prevalent in Bermuda, and I'm wondering how those two correlate. If anyone's like reached out to ask about, you know, what you're doing in this challenge.
We have had a few interests. So actually we work with one doctor, Dr. Cousin Simpsons, and Holistic Wellness are our main clinical partner for this challenge. They have been doing gut health testing already. So it is happening in Bermuda, just not as, you know, like in your face. We have had a few other people reach out as well. So we're excited to explore that too. There is such potential. I mean, we had some cool ideas. I'm not going to say all of them now, but we will be having more tailored challenges as well that will be coming out later that everyone can get involved in. But yeah, it's one of the things I've seen is people are seeing that they can take charge of their health now, right? Not that you have to let someone else do it for you, but that you can actually get the test yourself, get the information, have the support, and implement it, and have a lifestyle change that makes you just healthier and happier. So yeah, really excited. We are also still looking for and happy to entertain other partnerships. So if anyone does see this and wants to work with us, we are very excited to have that conversation.
Yeah, it sounds like an amazing. I can't wait to see these results and to find out the candidates are. I just want to see it all now, just to be like, oh, I wonder, and I want to see if I can even like try to guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's so fun to like know. Like again, it helps with gut health, helps with your skin, you know, energy. And the more you kept talking about the athletes, you know, after like Caitlin Conyers and Mr. Manders, and I'm thinking about like, yeah, once you finish becoming an athlete, it's such a weird, like even myself, like because I competed for Bermuda as well, and I'm just like, oh man, body dysmorphia and not training every day, like you know, it's different. Like I used to be able to eat like whatever, and like I'm still ripped, and now I'm just like, oh, I don't train 3 times a day anymore. Like it's a whole different dynamic, and so trying to like figure it out. So that's going to be, I'm excited to see what they think of it on the athletic side. All right. So I do want to ask about, we know that alcohol is bad for you, but Bermudians love to drink though. This is 3 months long. Are people like in this challenge, are you not allowed to drink as well? Like what was some of the talks about that?
That was a question I got from some of the celebrities. They were like, Krika, you know that we've got Carnival and May 24th. What are you talking about? So I said, I know that's coming, but you know, it is going to be tailored. We actually had, again, a little informal session with the health coach yesterday. And actually, on Monday, we had like a session with all the competitors, contestants, and she confirmed that you can drink certain types of alcohol. They're all very different in how they affect your gut as well. So just pro tip, gin is actually really okay. Like it's not going to affect you as much as some of the other alcohols. So if you are being more conscious of your gut health, go with gin. Wasn't saying the tonic part, so I would avoid the tonic, but definitely you can have gin and anything in that family. So yeah, so those are the literally like little nuggets that we're going to be getting from the health coach and making sure that we can implement with our contestants.
Oh, that's interesting to know. I think that's a good tip for anyone really out there to know about their gut health.
Exactly. Yeah. Those are the little tidbits that we're going to actually be bringing weekly. So shout out to our sponsors, obviously Holistic Wellness, Nourish, Eat Clean, who catered the event last night. We were all like slobbering over the mac and cheese. Like, it was amazing, honestly. Like, I had to take a video of just like the cheese action. It was just like, oh, but it was healthy because it was low fat cheese and it had like a pumpkin puree in it. You couldn't tell. It was so nice. Oh my God. And so all of the contestants get 5 free meals from Nourish or Eat Clean. And we have an access to a discount code for 20% throughout the rest of the challenge. So I know I love a little prep meal. I'm probably going to be using that for the entire time. And then we also have the brand development group who have sponsored the prize. So they are the ones responsible for the $2,500. So they will be the ones that will give you that cash, whoever wins. And then the last funds we got on board is actually Versatile Body Fitness. And they joined because they love what we're up to. And they have sponsored a weekly segment on Vibe 103 every Friday at 8:45 a.m. So we will start this week, Friday on the 23rd. It'll be myself, DJ Chubb, and Hot Girl Trina. And we are going to be, sorry, Power Girl Trina. I just renamed her. Power Girl Trina.
I looked up. I didn't even say nothing. I was just like, okay, 2024.
Hot girl now. She's a hot girl now. Power Girl Trina. So we will be on there and we'll be sharing a new fact every week so that we can give these like nuggets to everyone. So as we're going through the journey, you get the journey, you know, a bit of the journey as well. And we will have giveaways. So please listen out. You don't know when. You know, you might get a little free gut health test or, you know, free coupon for Nourished, free nutrition.
I've had Nourished a couple of times too when I'm home, and their food is good. Like, I remember I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to eat half. Girl.
I was like, let me put more macaroni and cheese. I had like half the thing was macaroni and cheese. I didn't even feel bad about it. So yeah, we're really excited. And yeah, we'll be sharing throughout, and the contestants have given some of the experience on video. So yeah, we'll be releasing this bit by bit over the time of the challenge and keeping the community engaged so they can see exactly what's happening.
Yeah, just be able to see that physically and that representation of like, you know, it going down. And I can't wait to see the weekly updates from Katrina as well. Okay, I am also curious to know who actually does stay sober for the entire thing. I think that would be all fun. If you want to add that in for another little challenge, I think that would be really cool too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the sorry, right here. Yes, the celebrities that are involved in this.
Yes.
How were they selected and how are they feeling right now going into it? I know you said yourself you're nervous, but what's everyone's thoughts?
So I literally just called them up. I was like, Nadandra was the first one. I was like, hey, do you want to do a gut health challenge? He was like, oh, yeah, are you doing it? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'll do it too. So that was the first person. He actually shared last night that like one of his motivators is like when he's performing, people always talk about his stomach. So he's like, he really just wants to like get rid of that. And this is a great way to do so. Next person I called, I think was Gavin actually. And he also was like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And he mentioned that, you know, he has retired and kind of like had been more free with his diet and what he's up to because of not competing anymore. And he feels the difference in his body. So he wanted a way to get back and wasn't quite sure how to do that. So this came at a perfect time. Caitlin was the next person, and she again was like really excited, like eager to go because she just literally as of December retired from international competitions and kind of just wanted guidance on what she could eat now. She actually shared last night that she had to eat a lot of carbs, right, to fuel a 4-hour ride. And sometimes that didn't feel healthy, but, you know, that was what was required. So she's actually looking to see what works best with her body now that she's free to eat what she wants. Mr. CariGenetics was the last one I got. I just called everyone. I was like, hey, want to be on board? And everyone said yes. He is like, again, he was the one that asked me about the May 24th and Carnival. So we'll see if he can be sober the entire time. Actually, Nadandra said he's going to do that. So we'll have to keep him to that. And yeah, he just loved the idea, Mr. CariGenetics, of doing this and like just promoting health and wealth and, you know, doing in a way that's not like, oh, be healthy, but like do as I do. And like, I'm actually doing it, you know, it's more of action. So yeah, it was like really easy. Actually, it was like a matter of a couple of days and everyone was like on board. So
what about yourself though? People think that's cheating because wouldn't you know any like secret tips?
I definitely know none. So that's the thing. I haven't done the test before. I know how it works, but I didn't try it when my staff tried it out when we were like beta testing it. I haven't done it. Like I said, I'm very nervous because I love to eat red meat. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't tell me not to eat that because I'm gonna be crying and I'm gonna be upset. And I love a little sargazo, and I love, just ordering something convenient and sometimes not always healthy. So no tips from me. It's down to discipline. Right? It's not like I can like cheat on the test. This ain't one of them. This is like your body is gonna tell on you, and it's gonna be down to the numbers. So I did it myself because I was a bit debating. I want to do it, and I was just like, I was on a health journey before I came back for COVID, and I had actually, I think, if I remember correctly, I was like 50 pounds down from when I started like 2 years prior. So I was like really doing good. Then COVID, stress, not eating, not sleeping. It just, yeah, exactly. I'm like, ugh. So I've always like wanted to get back on top of it. But when I resigned, I actually did focus on it for a bit, for like 3 months. And I lost it again.
I saw the keto tweets.
It's right. So I was doing keto and I was going well, and then I got down, and then I started this company, and then now it's just all going crazy again. So for me personally, I just want to get my body right. Like, I am growing older. I want to have a family, and I want to, be around. I can't be running a health and wellness company and then not be healthy. So that was why I thought, and also I can't like be telling the whole country, oh, buy this product, and I haven't used it. So I have to walk the walk and talk the talk here. And yeah, I'm in the challenge of everyone. So they know I'm like going to be struggling the most, like probably ice cream and chocolate. So we'll see. We'll see. Because again, the results are not necessarily like, oh, you can't eat dairy. I mean, it could be, depends on the person, but it might actually be results that you don't expect. So Power Girl Trina actually shared, she's gone on this journey before, and like she can't have bananas. Bananas actually doesn't work with her gut. Like something so random that you would not think, right? So it really is tailored to you. So I'm like, yeah, I'm really nervous. I just don't know. I know, and sometimes I eat stuff, not meat. Me and meat are good. So I'm hoping.
You're speaking into existence so badly.
I'm really hoping that that's not one of the things. Like eat meat and I'm fine. So everything's fine. But yeah, I'm just nervous to see like what it is. But then like I'm very disciplined, so I will be sticking to it. And yeah, I just want to be overall healthier. So yeah, there we go.
Discipline. Yeah. See, I was thinking, this is my judgment here, for the celebrities who I think is going to do the best is either going to be Manders or Kanye, because like they're athletes, so their discipline is kind of there already. And so I'm like, I'm seeing, I'm curious, but like for me, like I know I'm like, I'm only disciplined if it's like if I know I'm winning something. That's my thing. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how I would do it, but like I'm so interested now. Like I really want to know if I can't eat bananas. Like no, I want to know like what is it?
So actually, right now we are, because we just launched the product officially yesterday, so people could go on our website and buy. We do have a 20% discount that is for everyone, and it's called Gut2Know 20. So GUT number 2 KNOW 20. If you use that code, you can get 20% off of just even the 1K if you want to just chat and see and interested in what your results might be. So yeah, we're really excited just to like bring this to Bermuda, and this is just the beginning. We will be launching this challenge in Trinidad next, and then in Jamaica. Like we have a whole plan. Like we're doing this thing, and we're making sure that the Caribbean is just more healthy and has the tools to do so.
Yes, especially with the foods that we eat. Like I love our food, but like, woof,
yeah, exactly.
So awesome to know. This is really amazing, Karika. Like,
thank you.
Big ups, like big praises. This is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a really big shift. I feel like more people that see this is gonna want to partake in it more, and we can get our levels right on this island, because like
that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's like the cool thing is, I mean, again, we could go into so many facts. There's a study that was done on cirrhosis, that's scarring of the liver. They actually tested the gut microbiome of 1,000 patients, and they were able to use that to predict who would be hospitalized and who wouldn't, and what treatment they needed. And they were able to save almost $100,000 per person on their treatment, right? Just from the gut. Like it's like things that you would never think of that is related are. So we have so many things happening right now. We have, like you said, diabetes, we have cancer, we have, so many different issues for men's health, specifically like prostate, even, you know, breast cancer. We're doing our breast cancer study, like skin issues, like it's like everything's getting wrong right now. Alzheimer's, like that's even a connection.
Yeah.
If we focus on gut health, we might be able to like just rein it all in, right? So this is where I'm really excited. Again, I'm a scientist, so I'm gonna throw my hat in there. I'm very disciplined. I had to do something for 4 years to get my title. So I'm very results oriented. So I'm very competitive. Anyone will tell you. So yeah, I'm gonna give Mandas and Kanye's one for the money, because I like to say that I win. So you know.
You
But
gotta hope that she doesn't have meat taken off or something.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be out if that's part. I'm gonna be like, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm really excited, and it's just the fact that like so many people want this, and some people have said like they've known about it and they saw programs away, and then they came back and it's like no support or a little support. So they're really excited that there's now a support system that can help them, and you know, we're just excited to get this thing going.
Yeah, thank you for building this, because like obviously it wasn't a small feat, like getting all the people sponsored, getting the celebrities, getting the clientele, setting it up on the website. It's a lot that goes into this. Like, trust, I understand. So like, hopefully you do see those numbers and results, and people do take advantage of what you're bringing to the island, because
Yeah.
you're doing so much. So
thank you, appreciate that, and I have to shout out to my entire team. We have been crunching on this thing, like I said, since last May, and we were just like so excited to bring it to the island and finally get it in front of people. And so it means that much more when you see people like so excited about it, because we've been excited all this time. But yeah, like I said, we will have some other challenges. Actually, I think I might want to say this now. We're gonna have something called healthy competition.
okay.
And what that is, and I'm throwing it out there, so if anyone's interested, hit us up, is we want to take companies that are already in actual competition with each other, but they're competing now against their health.
Right? Don't get me so okay, because look, number one, I even thought, hey, we should probably get the Daily Hour team to like all of us compete together. But I was like, ooh, I would love to see my people back at Noah's Ark. Like,
this
we would
is
love
what I'm
that.
saying. Yes,
that. Oh my
this is
god,
what I'm saying. So like literally, like we want to build this out and just get everyone excited about it. You know, even open to like families competing against each other, so like family challenges, or teams competing, companies competing against companies, internal challenges. Like it's just going to be so great. And I will also say we are, because we know that they're important, we are also, because you mentioned Noah's Ark, we are also looking to bring a pet version of this too. So that will be coming later in the year, because pets matter and we need to make sure that they're eating the right thing, and they can't tell you, right? So like the whole reason why we even looked at this is because we are focusing on the fact that each and every one of us is different. We cannot take a one size fits all approach to how we look at medicine, and food is a medicine, right? So it was the same kind of approach. And so by actually doing the test using genetics, we can then understand what is required for you and take that personal approach. And again, that's the same for you, us as humans, and then them as pets. So we are looking at that. And I will say as well, another thing is, I know we've focused on adults because the challenge is for 18 and older, and because of the competition part, but this is applicable to children as well. Having a really great gut health from a child in your childhood sets you up for the rest of your life, because now you're just maintaining a healthy gut and not like trying to repair and rebuild one from like a bad place, right? And so yeah, it's really for everyone, and I'm just really excited about this. So.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm gonna definitely be tapped in. Shoot, I might even join. I might make my sisters join this challenge with me. Like, I'm actually like, I gotta get this out here to me, because like, yeah, this is really exciting. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you. So thank you so much for having me. And yeah, let's get better, Bermuda. Like, let's get healthy, but do it in a way that suits you, that's personal to you, and not just taking a one size fits all approach and trying to slap it on.